Good morning, everybody. I'm just getting me a cup of coffee here, and I just finished breakfast. So, you're probably wondering what happened last time. Well, it's kind of a crazy deal. Put my coffee away here. Got my thermos, my cup, my to-go cup anyway. It's good and hot and ready. Okay, well, let's go see what's happened. So, as you've noticed, it is November now. And I've had to file an insurance claim. Oh, you know what? We're going to leave that one. Let's go get my uncle's old truck. Let's try it out today. I haven't even drove the thing. I've started it, but I haven't drove it. So I had to file an insurance claim. As you might have guessed, I might have hit the building, and there might have been some termite damage up in there. Yeah, some termite damage. There we go. Boy, listen to that girl purr. Anyway, there might have been some termite damage, and that termite damage might have been substantial. And it might have been substantial enough to collapse the whole front down. So, yeah, that's what happened. We did suffer some loss. Thankfully, I had gotten the insurance already on the place when I inherited it, and I got lucky there. Because if it wouldn't have been for that, I would have been in a world of hurt. There's nothing I could have done. I would have been done for. So we'll come over here. We'll show you what we're up against. I better lay off the accelerator here. I'm getting a little fast. But I'll show you what's happened and what we're up against. As you might guess, the Mahindra that we had is toast. It took the brunt of it. Thankfully, the cab was really strong. Insurance company paid for a direct replacement. So that was nice of them. Most of everything that was in the shed came out okay. But as you can see, we have brand new sheds. I mean, they just put these up. Brand spanking new. The steel is reclaimed steel. But brand new sheathing, everything, brand new lights. Not bad. I mean, I'm not going to complain about the steel itself. And then this is also brand new wood, everything, just to have somewhere to put stuff. So as it stands right now, we have two tractors. The old Oliver was in the other side and survived, and all the machinery, even that old International, that took a couple of dings and dents, but it survived. But we have the only other Mahindra that they had in stock. This one is black instead of red, which that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. And they happened to get me this John Deere baler to replace the one that I had. I was really looking for that old New Holland, but this John Deere seems to be a little bit nicer, at least I hope it is. But that brings me down to the order of business. We are going to have a tillage tractor. And not only are we going to have a tillage tractor, we're probably, well, that'd be all we'd need, because all we lost was the Minneapolis. So, yeah, tillage tractor should be fine. Had to do dirt work there. I see my grass hasn't grown back yet. I'm sure it will. Oh, and fresh rock all the way down the driveway. Man, is that nice. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. It's been so crazy in this last month. Also, the guy that had the cattle, he came and got the cattle. Came out here, picked up his water trough, emptied it out, picked up his bunk for the cattle, and yeah, he took it all. So we have open land up here, which I now don't know what in the world I'm going to do. But he didn't take the bales, and he didn't take this truck, because this is my truck. Apparently, him and my uncle went in, and yeah, they went in together on this. That also reminds me, when he took his cattle, he paid me rent for renting the spot for everything that we had here. I'm just amazed. So not only did I get this truck, which, to be honest with you, I thought was his, and the hay, because that was actually my hay. I didn't know it. But he paid storage for that bunker that was here, and I guess he moved the cattle to another pasture somewhere else. I mean, I told him he could leave the cattle here, given that information. He says, nah, he wanted to bring him a little closer to home anyway. So, I know I'm kind of rambling on. This is just so crazy with everything that's gone on. I'm just trying to make light of it and get through everything that has happened. I suppose let's go ahead and let's try and put some of this away a little bit more careful than this last incident. And some of these items up here are off the fence. Thankfully, we haven't had any snow or rain while the construction guys were up here. I don't know what I would have done if they would have had a whole bunch of rain. This could be interesting. But it was my fault that that shed went down. I mean, it was my fault. I bumped the edge of it. I mean, yeah, it had termite damage and it was in pretty rough condition to begin with, but I should have paid better attention. That looks good. I could have come back further, but we got plenty of room, so we're not going to chance it. Yeah. I mean, it could have been a heck of a lot worse. I'm just glad it wasn't. I'm very, very thankful that we didn't end up in a much worse situation. I really am. There we go. That might be a little heavy for this tractor. Having weights on it. This all the way at the back. There we go. Anyway, yeah, it's just, I guess, been a nightmare all the way around. I think we could put that road, because that would be the first thing we'd use before the tedder. You know, that mower Yeah, that'll work. Save me a little space, won't it? Okay, let's see. What else we got here? Come over here and drill. Get it put away in its new home. It hasn't been treated this nicely before. It won't know what to do with itself. That's tight. But that works. Boy, that was tight. I better be more careful. Bushes. I'm looking at them anyway. I don't think the Oliver or the Mahindra could pull this cultivator. I'd like to give it a try, but I just don't think it will. I know the Oliver probably could. That's just a lot of cultivator. Moving it around the yard's a lot different than putting it in the soil and turning soils. I think that'll do it for this tractor. Back in here. Need to get something to give this thing a bath. And I guess I did have a guy come out and listen to this, and he said, that engine knocks kind of normal for these old things. Told me not to worry about it, so I guess I won't worry about it. Alrighty, the new black Mahindra. I don't know what the difference is. I guess it's just a different color scheme that they had available. I don't think it'll make a difference. Same horsepower, basic, same deal. I'm just glad I got the extra insurance on it. Okay. Well, here we go again. This does not have a very good turning radius. It's the only thing I can say about the Mahindra I don't care for is the turning radius here. But it does a good job. We're going to back this up. Miss that pole. Oh yeah, we'll be okay. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll work. That's good enough. It's undercover. We're going to be using it later today anyway, so I probably shouldn't even put it away. Okay, we'll get the gravity wagon here and the truck put away. I think we'll put the gravity wagon under one side and the truck on the other. Just through real quick. I can get her straightened up. Can fit? Yeah, I think so. No, yeah, just barely enough. That works just fine. That'll keep the rain out of these items. Which is the main issue. In fact, it might keep it out better than the old one. And we did get our 105 up here. Oh, what a nightmare it was. It took quite a while. But they were right. This is a good old machine right here, man. Man, this thing is just slick. It ain't got very many hours. Very pleased about that. Don't even have to get picky about where we put this. It can just sit here. You can see behind me, but we'll just pull all the way up here. Leave a little bit of room. Put that down. Kill the engine. There we go. And I think, since we now have room, we're going to take our truck. We're going to put it in there too. Yeah, that'll work perfect. Okay, so the only thing we really need to do is we need to run to town and see what they have at the dealership and see what we can get for... I mean, the max I'm willing to pay is about $15,200. I think that's about the most I'm willing to spend right now. I just can't see spending any more. So let's head to town and let's see what they have available. I'm just hoping maybe they'll have that Ford, or I mean, I really like that white. That was a nice tractor. Looked, well taken care of. Ford looked like it'd been used a little bit. Boy, I might have to learn to keep my foot out of the accelerator with this thing, ain't I? Need to fix that bridge. Yeah, let's just see what they've got. I'll meet you in town here in just a few moments. Okay, well, that was interesting. They said they've sold a few items since the last time I was here. Told me just to go look around. And then they told me something weird. They said this trailer is mine. My uncle apparently bought it and never finished paying for it. And they've just been using it as a shop trailer, but apparently he used it to haul a whole bunch of stuff. I guess when he moved to Texas, brought it back up here, turned it in, and thought it was rental, but it was his. I'm puzzled. So I went ahead and paid off what was left on it. The guys in there said that old truck has pulled this trailer many a time to and from the farm, so I don't know. I'm a little confused. They said anything out here in this lot is still for sale, but the 4,900 is out of my price range, and to be honest, that's a little bit on the big side. Same with the 895. The price range on it is fine. It's just too big. It's too big for what we need. We need something a little bit smaller with the equipment that we have. The 195 Workhorse, that one, they want $13,900 for it. It's in darn good condition. The old 1586, although a great tractor, they want 16 straight across the board, 16 for it. The 7810 is for sale, but I can't. I'm not ready for it. It's almost $40,000. And then they had another one. That Ford that we saw in there. That Ford is for sale. They had their mechanics finish up on it, and they said it is ready to go. And I could drive any of them. Well, they do have this rig for sale. They traded it in on something bigger, but it's not ready, and it's out of my price range. But this Ford TW35 is available, and they want about $15,100 for it. Now, it's got a little less horsepower, not by a whole bunch, but just a little bit less than that white workhorse. And I'm kind of torn between that white workhorse and this Ford. I do have a Ford equipment. I did get rid of a couple of Fords, but let's see what they worked on, because I see a lot of shiny new parts in here. Looks like maybe the AC compressor's been replaced. Looks like some brand new filters, new exhaust. It might have been used pretty hard. Let's have a look here. Well, it sure fires up just fine. Let's put her in reverse here. Let's take it out. Hate to do their serviceman's job for them, but I want to drive it a little bit and see how good or bad it's going to be. Brand new brakes on it. Sounds good. Close this door back down for him. I mean, the old girl sounds really good. So, I don't know. Let's drive it over. Let's see here. Can we get a little bit higher here? Yeah, I think that might. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Pay attention. Don't want to wreck this before I even have a chance to look at it or buy it. I mean, I'm not displeased. I'm not too fond of the oops. Well, that's okay. If they don't like it, they can fix it. If they don't like the way I park it. Not too fond of the turning radius. But overall, it's a pretty slick tractor. Let's have a look at the white here. Let's see what she sounds like. Sounds good. I mean, it's in really darn good condition. It's got a real good tight turning radius. That's nice. I mean, that is nice. I mean, I guess the only major difference is granted, with the Ford, I got less of a turning. Let's fire it up one more time and listen. Let's see here. Go ahead and shut her off. And let's see what the turning radius is. Boy, that's awful. I know this turns a heck of a lot more. Or at least I think it does. Yeah, Yeah, that's got a much better turning radius. The trade-off here is the front wheel assist. It's just like having the duals, you know. I think in the long run for right now, I don't believe I really need the front wheel assist since this comes with duals. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do the white. I mean, it is more expensive. Sounds good. Let's take it on a little longer run than just around the yard here. Let's get her up to full speed. I mean, it just drives extremely well. I don't know. Torn here. I really am torn. Such a nice tractor. I mean, you know, you always sacrifice something for front wheel assist. Let's see how this drives up to speed. Man, I don't know. It's a tough one. I mean, if we're turning in a field, that's still a pretty good radius to turn around. You know what? We're going to match it up. This is a little cheaper. It's got front wheel assist. May not have the horsepower of the turning radius, but we're going to do the Ford. Go tell them that's what we want here. We're going to do the Ford. I know it's a tough decision, but yeah, we're going to do the Ford here. So let's hop in the old Ford here. Hook up to this trailer. And we'll go ahead and get this thing loaded up and start the paperwork. Now I can't remember what they said the price was on this thing. I know I paid almost $5,000 to pay this darn trailer off. I don't know how much it was. I mean, obviously they know I'm good for the money because they're not even bugging me about just loading up a tractor without saying anything. So, God, I don't know if this tractor will fit. Seems like awful big. It's fitting. Let's see. I have to leave it. Oh, there I guess. Let's see how that works. Handle it. Yes, it can. Okay, well, we're dang near broke, but we took care of it. Let's see what happens. Well, can't put the straps on, so we'll just have to take it easy. It's my trailer and apparently my equipment. The truck doesn't seem to be balking at it too much, but we ain't out on the road either. Ain't happening when it comes to weight. not even goosing on her, and she's handling it just fine. So I guess she's all right. Just keep my eye in the mirror there and watch the trailer. Make sure the old girl ain't bouncing around or doing anything funny. That seems to be handling it just fine. So, God, I'm amazed. We'll just have to take it really slow once we get on the country roads, I guess. Oh, well, I have to climb these hills, too. Didn't think about that. Although, that doesn't seem to be an issue, does it? Air's the one that will test her. I made her wince. Here's my corner. She's still sitting good. I'm impressed. I don't know what I'm going to do with this darn trailer, but I guess. Well, that's right. This is real rough up here. Let's slow it way down. I would never have thought of putting this truck to this kind of a task, but it seems well suited to handle it. Yeah, I did just fine. I guess when my uncle rebuilt the engine in this, he must have built it right. Because, man, it's got more than plenty worth of power. May not have AC, but that's okay. It does got heat. That's what's most important. I can always roll a window down versus freeze. Okay, let's see. I guess let's just pull it right here. Tilt the trailer back again. And climb in the cab. Get this backed off. Sit right there. I think it'll fit right there, won't it? At least it'll match our cultivator for now. I noticed the John Deere 4955, I believe it was. Noticed it wasn't there anymore. Must have sold it. There we go. Okay. You know, I think we'll take this trailer over to the other house. Keep it over there. Well, other farmyard, home place. So we'll just go ahead, put it along here in grass, along with the truck. There we go. And I suppose it's time to go ahead and let's get a little bit of baling done. Now, let's hope we don't have any issues. Whoops. Let's hope we don't have any issues this time. I think we got a little bit smaller baler anyway right now. Unfold this. We'll get the baler. Oh yeah, you can see I killed the grass by cutting it. So we're gonna have to get this baled up, get it out of here, and yeah, I ended up killing the grass. That's gonna probably be some dusty bales, I bet. I guess we'll find out. Sounds good. Seems to be working good. Let's go up and down these roads here. Oop, had bale get caught. It's just pouring bales out, isn't it? Look out for that tree. I can't believe just a difference of letting this sit here for a little while, how much of a difference it made. Killed all the grass off. I never thought that would happen, but I guess you learn something new every time. Well, anyway, I'm going to get this baled up, and we'll see you when we've gotten a little bit further along with this baler. Well, I can tell our new baler is going to work quite well. For now, I think I'm going to run up to the farm here, the farm yard, that is, and I'm going to go get me something to eat. Got quite a bit baled, and I'll finish the baling when I come back. In the meantime, I appreciate everybody being here. And we'll catch you the next time around. Have a great day.